Guys, if you want an opportunity to win an Elgato HD60 and a Blue Snowball, then watch this video all the way through, because I'll be telling you exactly what you might need to go along with the Elgato HD60, as well as the Blue Snowball as well. So watch the full video, don't be a little snake, and yeah, and I'll tell you how to enter this giveaway. So, you want to start a gaming channel? Well, you've came to the right place, because today I'm going to be covering absolutely everything that you're going to need to get that started. From a low budget to a medium budget to a high budget, I've got you covered. A lot of videos like this on how to start a gaming channel tend to come from much bigger, more experienced channels with anything from a few thousand subscribers to a couple of million. Me, as an incredibly insignificant small channel, I feel like I can give you nothing but the relevant information that you're going to need to really get this, going here in 2019 or 2020. So in this video, I'm going to just be giving you generally all the equipment that you're going to need to get started, with a few potential tips to take on board when you do start. So if you do enjoy the video, guys, I would much appreciate it if you used to leave a like, and if you do want to keep up to date, then definitely do hit that subscribe button, and also don't forget to turn on the bell notification so you don't miss out on any future videos. But with that being said, let's jump straight on in. So we're going to be starting off with a low budget gaming setup. Now, a lot of these items on the list are going to be optional, and when I mean optional, it means that you don't have to buy them. Certain items on the list will be mandatory, and what I mean by mandatory is that it is an item that you need to buy. So with that being said, let's just jump straight on in. So the first item on the list we're going to be dealing and tackling with is a microphone. Now, for the cheapest option, keeping in mind that you already have a gaming console, as well as that either a gaming monitor or TV, this is all you will need at the bare minimum. With a microphone, I would personally recommend the Blue Snowball. The Blue Snowball, coming in at $49.99 on Amazon, is, in my personal opinion, one of the best microphones that you can possibly get for a cheap price. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not the best microphone in the world, but by far it's not bad. It will give you some decent quality audio to get you started on YouTube, and to be honest, for the price, you can't complain. It's a bargain. To get yourself started out on YouTube, I would really recommend the Blue Snowball. Some people say get the Blue Yeti, but remember, this is the budget edition, so I'm going as cheap as possible. Blue Snowball. Now, recording software, if you're on PlayStation 4, you can just use the actual the little share button on here. It'll actually allow you to record your gameplay, and on top of that, if you're on PlayStation, you will actually have a built-in software on there that you can download called Share Factory. Share Factory is a built-in software where you can edit a video. Now, it's not that good, but it will get you the basic cutting and snipping and deleting certain parts and just cutting down a video into a little shorter video, just to make it look a little bit neater. It's not the best way of doing it, but it's the way that I started out on YouTube, and it's just a great way to get a good feeling for YouTube and see if it's something that you want to start getting a bit more on into. And that is the lowest price that you can get. For about £50, you can start YouTube just for that. Because you got your microphone, you probably already got a headset, you got yourself your console, your built-in recording software and editing software as well. You've already got your TV, so you're pretty much set to go. You can start making YouTube videos and just have a bit of fun with it. Now, with Xbox, I know they have a built-in recording software as well, but I don't know if they have any editing software because I don't have an Xbox, so I'll have to leave that up to you guys to figure that out. But it wouldn't surprise me if there will be. So now we're going to start off by moving down the list of all the different items that you can get, to start improving your video quality if you want to start taking it a little bit more serious. Now, the next item that I would personally recommend buying is a very vital piece of equipment, because this will allow you to buy different items as well, because certain items on this list won't work without this. So the next item that I would recommend getting would be some sort of laptop. Now, you might already have a laptop, so that's alright, but make sure that it's powerful enough to run a Elgato software, because you need something fairly powerful to be able to run it. Now, it doesn't need to be amazing, by all means. It doesn't have to be some sort of high-spec laptop or gaming laptop, but you need something. I would personally recommend, at the bare minimum, an Intel Core i5, maybe about 8 GB of RAM, and that, I would say, that'll do the trick. You shouldn't really need a graphics card because that's generally just for playing games on the actual computer. So if you've got something along those lines of specs, you should be alright. If not, you can always go onto PC World or create your own. You can tend to find some fairly cheap computers here. These obviously are a little bit more pricey, but you can tend to find some for about 500, 600 quid. My original laptop that I first bought was about 600-700 quid. So if you can afford it, I would recommend getting that. Coming up next, after you've got a laptop, or if you've already got a laptop, the next item I would advise to get yourself is a Elgato HD60 game capture card. This will allow you to record your gameplay in 60 frames a second at 1080p, so you're going to get yourself nothing but the best quality video that you're going to need. With yourself having a Elgato, what I would also recommend is investing a little bit more money and get yourself an Elgato chat link. This will allow you to talk to friends and still capture the game audio. Trust me, this might not look like a big thing, but it's a lifesaver. If you're playing with friends a lot, it will allow them to hear and capture not just the game audio and your audio, but also the chat audio as well. Once when you sorted out your Elgato chat link, your game capture card and your laptop, I would next recommend to sort yourself out some sort of editing software, something along the lines of Vegas Pro 16. Vegas Pro is a very easy editing software to learn. It's not that hard. Now, you can generally buy it for about £499, but there are ways that you can get it for free. Don't worry, if you go on YouTube and follow the actual tips and tricks on how to do it, you can actually do it without getting any viruses. And I would recommend getting Vegas because it is a very good editing software, and it is the one that I use as well. I would also recommend investing into Photoshop as well. It's only £20 a month, and this will allow you to create thumbnails and really get yourself, you know, some good quality clickable thumbnails that people are going to want to click on, and get yourself hopefully a few extra views. Now, if you want to go the extra mile and get yourself even better quality, I'd recommend getting a camera. Now, for the budget edition, there's no DSLR included in this because they're all too expensive. But to play it safe, you can also get yourself a Logitech C920. This is just one of the most popular webcams out there to get yourself some good quality videos. I actually have the C922, which is like its brother, and it's just pretty much the same. It's not the best webcam in the world, I mean, but it is going to give you some pretty good quality at 1080p. So I would recommend getting it, seeing that it is just over £50. It is definitely worth it. And at least then you've got yourself some good gameplay. You can capture your face, your audio, and you got your editing software. So you're good to go to start making proper, you know, video content then. Now, if you have a little bit more of a budget and you do need yourself some new gaming headsets, then I would recommend getting yourself a decent gaming headset. Now, you are going to need to get something with an audio jack, because this is what's going to be able to fit into your Elgato Cam Link. Because one of the mistakes that I made when I got my Cam Link is that I bought a headset with a USB adapter instead, and because of that they were useless, because you have to plug it on into the PlayStation or to the console, and then you won't get any audio. So whatever headset that you get, make sure it's got an audio jack. Okay, audio jack. So I think we have covered everything for the low budget gaming setup. Now, the price will range anything from about £50 to up to about £900. So it's up to you how much you want to buy. But obviously, I've just given you some good examples of the steps of what order I would buy them in. So work out what you can and can't afford. Hell, if you can afford more, well, we're going to move on to the mid-budget edition. So let's jump straight into that. So with the mid-budget edition, I've decided to add on in 2 gaming monitors. I would advise to try and get yourself a dual gaming monitor setup like I do, but it is optional. You don't have to. Now, the things that I've gone from optional to manual that you will need to buy will be, again, an Elgato HD60, an Elgato chat link. I would also upgrade your microphone to a Blue Yeti. Again, for a camera, get yourself a Logitech C920. Headphones are optional. And again, you'd get yourself an editing software and Photoshop. Now, with a gaming monitor, I would advise to get something along the lines of maybe an Asus VP228HE. It's a 21.5 inch full HD 1920 by 1080 gaming monitor. You could get two of them. They're only £89, so it's super affordable. But if you can get more expensive and buy something a bit more on the pricier range, you could upgrade it to the monitor that I use, which is the Asus ROG, which is a very good gaming monitor. I've got two of them here actually. Now, getting a dual gaming monitor setup is definitely handy, but is not essential. If you've got yourself a laptop already, you can run pretty much all your computer stuff on your computer, obviously the laptop itself, and have a monitor separate, which would be absolutely fine because everything's going to be on your laptop. But the one thing that's been added into this mid-budget edition, which makes it mid-budget in my opinion, that really defines it as being mid-budget, is adding on in a tower gaming PC, which is just like a normal it's just a desktop gaming computer. Now, if you're to get yourself a desktop gaming computer rather than a laptop, I would personally advise to get yourself two monitors. It would be essential to get yourself two monitors, otherwise you're going to be struggling, because you're going to be needing to see what you're doing on one monitor and playing your game on the other. So if you do decide to get yourself a desktop gaming tower PC, then definitely do get two monitors. Now, looking on into gaming computers, I'm just using PC World here as an example. You can get something here for about 600 quid with an Intel Core i5, 8GB of RAM, a terabyte of storage, and a GTX 1050 graphics card. Now, that is not the best computer in the world, but it would still allow you to do what you needed to do. That would still run an Elgato software. It would allow you to play games on PC, so this opens the realms to playing games on the PC. But it just might not be the best quality, because it's going to struggle to run multiple different software like OBS, Audacity, and just a multiple other things at once. So you're going to struggle recording things, so you might want to go for something more expensive. It all again comes down to your budget and what you can and can't afford. Like I said, at the bare minimum, I would advise an Intel Core i5 for a gaming computer. Of the maximum, an Intel Core i7 graphics card. I'd say maybe a 1060 Ti, maybe at the bare minimum, or anything higher than that would be good. But pretty much the defining point in the mid-budget edition is just adding in a tower PC, a gaming PC, because this will really make a difference. So the mid-budget edition will range you anything from £950 to £1,500. Again, it all comes down to what you can afford, so don't just buy something just for the simple fact that you want to have good quality. Make sure you're buying what you can afford and what you don't mind investing in. Now we're going to move on into the high budget edition. Now this is only for people that have really got the money to spend. I would never advise to go this deep into YouTube unless you know for a fact this is what you want to do. This is going to get you nothing but the best quality video to get yourself started on YouTube, and really just make yourself have a huge impact with quality. So pretty much everything is mandatory, from getting yourself an Elgato HD60, an Elgato chat link, headphones. I would recommend getting something along the lines of Razer headset. You could get yourself a Kraken Pro, which is what I've got. Razer's always good. You could get a Logitech or Alienware. It all depends on what you prefer. I'm just adding this in because this is the high budget. This is, what you want for good quality. Again, you're going to be wanting to rock Photoshop and editing softwares, just to make sure that you're going to be able to edit your videos and make thumbnails. The only thing that's been added on into this as well is for camera this time, is you're going to be wanting to get yourself a DSLR camera. Now what I'm currently recording on now is a Canon 80D. Now you don't necessarily have to get a Canon 80D. You could get yourself something along the lines of a Canon 70D, or if you wanted to go even more expensive, you could get yourself like a Canon M5 or something along those lines. There are a lot of different ones out there, and it's no need to rush or anything along those lines. If you don't know a lot about cameras, just go on YouTube and just take a little bit of a look about and see what you like. Now, one thing that I will mention, when you do get yourself a DSLR camera,
you will need to get yourself a Elgato Cam Link, and as well as that, just a mini, I think it's HDMI that'll connect to your camera into the Cam Link, and you'll want to get yourself an ongoing power source depending on what camera that you get. So that's also a battery that's connected from a wire into a plug socket, which is what I've got for my Canon 80D. Now I'm not going to link that in, just with the simple fact that it all comes down to what camera you get, so it'd be down to you to find out which one you're going to need. Now with gaming monitors, I would personally advise getting some sort of Asus ROG, really good monitors. Now this will either come down to you getting a 2 monitor setup or a 3 monitor setup. It all comes down to your budget. I've only got a 2 monitor setup, but I do plan to get a triple monitor setup at some point, but not till I move out. Now with this being the high budget edition, I would say that you would need to get yourself a good quality desktop gaming PC rather than a laptop. So it all comes down to your budget here, but you're going to be looking at spending over $1,000 on a gaming computer. I'd advise anything from an Intel Core i7 with anything from a 1070 Ti graphics card or higher. The price range for the high-end gaming setup is going to average around anything from £1,700 to up to £5,000. So that is just a few little tips of what you can buy to get yourself anything from just started on YouTube to really get yourself some really high quality videos. So what I would recommend doing now is working out how much money that you can generally afford, and then have a bit more of a think about what it is that you that you'd want to invest into. Thing is, YouTube isn't easy. And it is difficult, and what I'm thinking of doing is making a separate video of giving yourself some tips of how to start getting some extra views. So if you do want to see something like that, then definitely do leave a like and also subscribe as well, and let me know down in the comment section of what you thought about this video, and if you thought that I missed anything, then let me know. But I hope it did alright, because this is kind of like the whole thing that I struggled with when I first started out on YouTube, because I really didn't know what to buy. So after my whole experience, this is everything that you're going to need. So if you did find it helpful, guys, I would appreciate if you was to leave a like and also subscribe if you want to keep up to date. But with that being said, guys, a huge thank you for everyone for watching. I hope I could have been a help. But with that being said, I'll hopefully see you all again soon in the next one. So until then, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you all in a little bit. Cheers, guys.
Alright guys, welcome to the giveaway. So today I'm just going to quickly go over how we're going to be going about this. So, as I am a very small channel, I will be asking for a little bit back in return, so I do apologise, because it's not just a simple fact of just leaving a like or commenting. I've got a little bit of a request for you guys to enter this giveaway, so let's jump straight in. So first things first, as I mentioned, I'll be giving away an Elgato HD60. I just so happen to have a spare one that I don't use, so this will help you record your gameplay if you've got a PC. As well as that, I also have a perfectly good condition Blue Snowball microphone that I just no longer use, as I use a Rode NT USB microphone now. So to enter the giveaway, first things first is I want us to hit the first milestone, the big milestone of 100 subscribers. As of recording this video, I have 95 subscribers. If we can get 5 more subscribers and get to 100 subscribers at the bare minimum, that's the first tick of getting this giveaway started. Also want to reach over 100 views on the video. Any less on the giveaway, it won't be active, so I want to get plenty of views on the video. So if this video gets me up to 100 subscribers, 100 views, then that's 2 ticks ready to get this giveaway active. If those two do happen, then all you'd need to do then is leave a like on the video and also hit that subscribe button as well. Then what I want you to do is I want you to go down into the comment section, and I want you to tell me a little bit more about yourself and a bit more about your channel, and just kind of like plug your channel in the comment section. Don't just tell me, tell everybody, because it might get you some more views as well. As well as that, on your comment, I would like you to leave your Twitter @name so I can actually contact you for the winner. Now, just one simple rule as well before you go. To enter this, you do have to be in the UK. I'm sorry if you're over in a different country. You know, I'm a small YouTuber. I can't pay for postage and packaging for another country. So to apply, you have to be living in the UK. Doesn't matter if you're in Scotland, Wales, doesn't matter. Even though there is 2 items to be given away, there will only be 1 winner. So whoever is the lucky winner will get both of them, as well as the Elgato and the microphone. But guys, like I said, thank you for watching. Good luck, and yeah, hopefully somebody's gonna win something. If not, maybe I'll just do a giveaway another day. But like I said, get liking, get subscribing, get that comment on the go, and if you want to make sure this video gets over 100 views, then definitely also share the video as well. With that being said, guys, good luck, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.